In this video I'm going to show you how you can hide columns within a table. So maybe depending on the type of work you're doing, there's certain bits of information you just don't care about. You just want to hide those columns from view in order to focus on the things that you do care about. So for example, if you're doing an asbestos survey and it's now time to do the sample results, you want to hide anything that doesn't relate to sample results just so you can easily eyeball the data. Now there are two ways you can hide a column. The first is to simply drag it off the edge of the table. So let's say we don't want to see this photo. We can just drag it down here and let go of the mouse. And it's now disappeared from the table. I'll do it with the second photo so you can see we now have no photos within this table. Now the second way to hide columns is to just hover over any column, click this little menu icon and switch over to this view here. Now you can either deselect the columns you don't want, or if there's only a limited number of columns you want, you could deselect all of the columns and then just select the ones you want. We're going to do that here because there's actually only a few columns that we care about. So we're going to deselect all columns by tapping this twice. And then let's say we're interested in the building, the level, the location, maybe the item as well. And we'll select the strategy and the sample ID. Now you can see there's only 6 columns now compared to all of the columns we had before. If you now want to show all of the columns again, simply hover over this icon here again on any of the columns, and what we can do is just press this button at the top to select all columns and then click off, and now all columns are selected again. So that's how you hide columns within a table. And this is going to be helpful, like I say, if you're focusing on a particular task and there's lots of information you just don't care about. You just want to hide it from view in order to focus on the things that matter.